Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the greatest podcast that's ever been created. It's the 8-Bit Clubhouse Podcast, episode 13, recorded Monday, July 21st. Introducing your host. It's your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, Hambone Johnny. And next up to bat is the coolest kid on the playground. It's Kevin LA, a.k.a. The Coos. And batting cleanup, he's the man, the myth, the legend, the Magic the Gathering master of cards, Drew.
Woo!
Welcome to the club. Guys, what's happening?
What's going on?
It's a beautiful Monday. There's not a lot. So, speaking of magic, I've been behaving somewhat. I behaving for me.
I found that hard to believe.
I know, but I'm in a somewhat of a slump because I kind of like went out and got everything that I wanted to get. I was buying a lot of the dinosaur packs. I was buying a lot of the Lord of the Rings packs. I kind of tapped myself out. Like I'll buy a pack of Lord of the Rings cards, and every card will be the same. I already own it. So like I've controlled myself. I haven't bought like a pack of cards in over a week, definitely. So now I'm cruising, but
there it is. I was waiting for it.
Brand new set comes out Friday. Whole new series, Edge of Destinies. It's no, that's not what it's called. Edge of Eternity. I don't even know. I think Edge of Eternity, but it's all about space, and I'm all in for it. So that's going to be a whole nother issue come Friday.
That's pretty cool.
But
so what do you mean space? Is it just like planets?
Like, you looking for the black hole?
Right.
Yeah, well, there's planets, there's like space pirates, there's like cyborgs, there's magic stuff.
Oh, okay. So they go hard into space.
Oh, yes, space stuff.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know yet. I haven't bought any of them, so I haven't seen. I've only like kind of seen the
But it's new, so it's like the cool new thing. Are you in on anything new that comes out from here forward? Or are you trying to go back and collect other stuff?
Yes and no. I mean, I pre-ordered a bundle. A bundle you get like 9 packs of cards, like a little case, and like a dice and stuff. So I pre-ordered that, and then I pre-ordered one of the commander decks, the pre-made commander decks. So nothing too crazy, but
sweet.
Yeah, ready for it. Another story. You don't have to. It's okay. Just finished. I just got home for the first time in my life. Don't you love when it's like you can check off the bucket list of something you completed that you've never done before?
I love that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, very cool.
This you probably couldn't guess what I just did. I coached a basketball game. Now, really? I've never played I never played an organized basketball game in my life. Never really liked basketball until my son started liking it. But, naturally a leader, naturally a coach. You guys know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was the obvious choice when the head coach could not make it and he needed someone to step up. I didn't volunteer. He approached me. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, he just knew. He could smell it on you.
Yep. And let me tell you, I feel like I dominated. I tried calling a timeout in the middle of a game. He's like, "No, sir, you can't do that." I was like, "Yep, understood." But then I learned when I could call a timeout, and it was like I looked so cool. I was like, they got a basket, we had the balls, like, "Timeout, get over here!" I felt so good and powerful. It was.
It looked so cool.
Was it a full T or did you go for the 22nd?
No, I did like the sideways, like the.
Ooh, the sideways. Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
It was the cool. I didn't want to, it was like the, and
a little flair to it.
We lost because our teams. We're a 3rd grade team. We play in a 4th grade division. Tough, but we got the most points on offense that we've gotten all season. So I feel like as the coach, that's a win.
Offensive genius.
That's right.
Drawing up
Like,
plays.
speaking of basketball, I'm on a tangent right now.
Okay.
So, Coos, I'm at the car the other day at my son, Evan, 8-year-old, right? We all know Evan. He loves basketball.
Yeah.
He says to me, he starts talking to me, and he throws out a Bill Russell. And I go, I was like, well, who's Bill Russell? He goes, what? You don't know who Bill Russell is? And
That's awesome.
I said, what? He goes, I don't even know. 1992 Celtics or whatever he says. He goes, he played with Bob Cousy. I said,
yeah,
I know Bob Cousy.
Yeah. Me and Bill Russell. Yeah, he definitely didn't say 1992. He probably said 1962.
He probably did. I don't know what he said, but he knows. Then he started naming the 1990 Bulls starting lineup. I said, buddy, you got too much time on your hands. He goes, oh, yeah. So
does he collect sports cards?
He does have some basketball and some soccer, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's cool. Yeah. Good old Bob Cousy and Bill Russell running things back in the day for the Celtics.
He dropped the Bob Cousy line down.
You were like, I know him.
I knew him.
That's
I loved
so cool.
Yeah.
So you got these third graders. What you got them playing, like doing defense and plays, or like what's the what's the
so in youth basketball you have to play man on man. I do know that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep, they force you to play man on man, and you can't play defense until the other team gets over half court. That's in travel. That's like, so this is like this travel team. That's like, I think nationwide. I think that's like the rules for youth basketball nowadays. But no, we're throwing pits. We're
nice.
in there. We're making some plays. We're doing some nice passes under the hoop. And this league is 10-foot hoops. Full rules. They call everything between travel, 3-second violation.
Really, 3 second they call.
Oh yeah, they're pretty intense. They're calling a lot. They call like a full game. Yeah, I mean they might be a little lenient on some of the things, but they're pretty good at calling stuff.
That's great.
So they learn a lot. Yeah, it is. It's good. But we played against this 4th grade team. There must have been, I think, our tallest kid was shorter than their shortest kid. Like, they were tall. There was one play, the kid just under the hoop gets the rebound, and he's like this. No one can reach him, and he keeps going until it goes in.
That's cheat. That's cheat mode.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It was cheat mode.
Yeah, throw some bodies at that kid. Box him out. Knock him down. Get Evan in there.
Don't worry, we knocked him out. We knocked the kid's tooth out. I was surprised.
Did you really?
We did. We did.
That's how you do it, buddy. That's always how you do it. I'm all for fouls.
Like,
if you're not fouling, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna volunteer to like be an assistant next year, or is this like a one and done type of thing for you?
It's not to get into the weeds, but there's drama because the head coach's kid, who is very good, is in 2nd grade, and basketball is very strict where you can't play up. I was like, well, I don't understand, why can't he play up if he's good enough to play? And the rule is because you technically could steal a spot from like a 3rd grader. So he's not fair. So, but travel basketball does not start until 3rd grade. So this is like our summer league, getting our feet wet, and then we'll play a full, into the competitive league. But his kid's not going to be able to play, which leads me to believe he's not going to coach. I don't want to coach. I like giving my space to my kid. I don't want to be out there yelling, whether it's at him and I don't want to look like I'm favorites or whatnot. So
yeah, it's a tough.
I prefer not to. If it comes down to there's not going to be a team, I'll coach. But at the same time, I know enough, I think, to like kind of teach, but I don't know drills. I'm gonna have to be watching YouTube videos and shit. I never played basketball. If it was hockey or soccer, I'd have drills. I know stuff to do. I didn't teach them the fundamentals. I don't.
I remember at that age just running suicides and like the weave drill. That's like all I remember. And shooting layups.
Yeah.
Layup. No 3-pointers.
No.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Well, I got a power washer on Prime Day, so that came in.
Riveting.
Let me hear the specs on this thing. I'm always interested.
Yeah, so
it's not on that.
3,000.
Okay.
So not crazy beefy, but not like a little dinky one, right in the middle.
Electric,
it'll do what you need it to.
It's electric. It's a Greenworks or Greenswork. I don't know what it's the one that's green.
I might have that same one.
Yeah, and it works great. It's got the little like soap piece. You throw in the cleaner stuff and the different nozzles. It's they've got the little spots on the power washer to put your little nozzles so nothing gets lost.
Yeah.
Easy put together. And I'll tell you what, man, my Adirondack chairs have never looked whiter.
Oh,
They are
Really?
sparkly clean. I went golfing on Saturday, early
Mhm.
tee time, 6 a.m. Got home by like 9:30. And I said, I'm on a roll. Let's power wash these sons of guns. So that was the first time I used it. It's awesome. I think I woke up everybody in my house, but that's all right.
it was that loud?
No, not that loud. I think they were just like not expecting me to go directly
That's fair.
outside and start turning stuff on.
So
Um,
do you have wooden Adirondack chairs?
We have it's not the Polywood, like the fancy
Okay.
Polywood
Yeah,
brand,
yeah.
but it's like a composite like that.
Okay, so it's not painted though. You didn't like,
No,
take
it's
the
not.
paint
It's
off.
not painted. It's like I don't know, composite material. I don't know what to call it. I'll
Listen,
call
I
it
talk
polywood.
like I'm a professional power washer. I bought one about 7 years ago. It's still in the box. I just decided to hire somebody and pay him the $250. So I
Yeah.
shouldn't be talking.
It's still in the box.
Still in the box.
Sell that thing, man.
Yeah, get rid of that. Didn't you have a yard sale like not that long ago? That should have been first on
That
the
should have been prime
first on
time
the
buying
chopping
right
block.
there.
You might be
Yeah,
seeing
man,
that
it
on
was great. I think
Yeah.
I paid $250 for it. But I feel like I
Alright,
used some
yeah.
like reward points or something. But yeah, it was like close to 500. I got it like basically half off. So I'm like,
Wow.
this is a deal. So
Yes, it
a couple
is.
times a season, I'll clean off the Adirondack chairs, might clean off my fence, my umbrella's getting kind of mildewy. I'm gonna spray that sucker out.
You shouldn't be power washing the Peaches is gonna be getting
Dude,
power washed.
everything's
Yeah.
getting power washed. You got something
Everything.
dirty, bring it over here. We're
Yeah.
spraying those guys down. So yeah, man, that's like my excitement for the week is this power washer. It works. Things are clean for now, and yeah,
Can
it's just a
you-
great time.
Can you
Can't
power
complain.
wash a car?
Yeah.
You can power wash a car, but you just got to be careful with it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't done it yet, but I have
Soft
power
wash
washed
that
cars.
sucker. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give it the 40 degree and like give it some space.
I'll hire someone for that. I'm trying to stay away from that one.
Yeah, watch that, or just bring it to the car wash. Probably easier.
You gotta be
But,
easy with the umbrella too. I had mine
Mm.
out on some outdoor couch cushions. I just got a little rinky dinky. It's like the smallest version you can get, and I sprayed the couch cushions and it ripped them.
Oh yeah,
they were old
right.
and sun damaged, but watch that umbrella. You don't want to
I'll
hit it
report
too
back.
hard.
I'll report back next week. I'll let you know if I bought a new umbrella.
Speaking of
Unfortunately, Prime Day's over. So
Yeah.
full price
speaking of
for me.
umbrellas, you guys are jogging a lot of memories here.
Uh-huh.
The wife bought an umbrella on Prime Day. patio
Really?
patio umbrella. Well,
Nice.
we had that heat wave. What, John? Maybe like 2 weeks ago. Week
It
and a
like
half
just
ago.
ended, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and like my deck where I grill gets like 100 degrees. So they're like, you need like you need an umbrella for when you're grilling. I was like, sure, makes sense to me. So I bought the little stand, and then they bought a thing. So I opened it up, and I was like, you have to like assemble it. I'm like, most patio umbrellas just already come. You just open them up. I was like, what do you mean I have to assemble it? So I started assembling it, and it's like you have to put the poles in, like
Yeah, rod one into rod two and click it together.
not like the base though, the ones that actually hold like the canvas part.
Oh,
then, like,
geez, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. And then you gotta like tuck it into the sides, and then it's like it's hard. You have to pull on one side because you need it to be tight. So I'm friggin' pulling. I'm trying to put them in there, and yeah, all of a sudden the whole top rips. It's like, you piece of shit! This piece of shit! This thing. And threw it back in the box. I said, bring this back wherever we got it. So bad experience with umbrellas over this past week.
Oh, that's a bummer. You strike me as one of the guys who wears like those hat umbrellas. You ever seen those?
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
are nice. Like a Bill
I think
Murray. and
Kuzi
Daddy
probably
Sh-
has two. He'll let you borrow one if you need.
At
I
least.
don't. I wish I did, but you know what? That's the hat that my character's wearing on Golf 2K. Is the
amazing.
umbrella hat? Yeah.
That's
all right,
awesome.
Cruz, what did you got going on that's going to spark one of my memories?
Man, well, you guys just sparked one of mine talking about Prime Day. I didn't get anything for Prime Day, but my wife did. And I was sitting in the car in the driveway when the Amazon guy rolled up to the house. I just pulled up this picture on my phone. I was trying to send it to my computer so I could pull it up here to the stream. Maybe I can show it, but I don't know if it'll show it. Look, that guy's wearing a backpack full of packages.
Oh, that's a guy. I'm like, that looks like a human you bought.
He has a backpack?
He was carrying boxes and wore a backpack full of boxes.
I
My
think that's
wife's
the
like,
Death Stranding guy.
exactly. It's a Death Stranding backpack.
Wait, you had
My
that
wife
many
put the guy
deliveries?
to
Or she's
work.
walking around
Yeah.
your neighborhood?
No,
just
that's
loads-
what
loads up all the
that was
small
all
ones.
for my porch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Ridiculous.
You get anything good?
I didn't get anything on Prime Day. I'm slacking. But you know what I did? You know what I did get? I put in for a raffle that I forgot about. And I got some 3D printed shoes. Look at these.
What?
I'm currently wearing them.
Stop it.
This is really for the video podcast. They're Adidas Climacools. And they're kind of
3D printed.
stretchy. They're kind of stretchy, but they're 3D printed. Isn't that wild?
That is crazy.
Wait, you won them in a raffle?
Well, Adidas was like, sign up to if if your name gets drawn, you have the opportunity to purchase these. And I'm like, those are cool. I'll log in and try to win those. And I forgot that I even logged in, and they're like, oh yeah, you won these, so you owe us $160.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
incredible.
well, I wasn't prepared for that to
How
come
are
out of the
they?
budget, but here we are. They're a little snug. I'm trying. That's why I've got them on right now. I'm trying to wear them in.
Wear them in a little bit.
Yeah. And right after I got these, they came out with a version that laced up. So it gave you a little more give and a little more room. I wish I'd have got those, but here we are. My 3D printed shoes.
Is it just the uppers
Incredible.
that are 3D printed, or is the whole thing
It's the whole shebang
It's one
bang.
piece.
crazy?
Just
Is
one.
it
One
so?
piece.
Is it different material, or is the top the same as the bottom?
It's all the same material. It's all rubber. It's all bouncy. Yeah.
Incredible. I
Yeah,
feel like you're
yeah.
gonna jump a lot higher.
It's like a
now.
croc. It's like a glorified croc.
Almost. Yeah. It's like a mix between a croc and a running shoe. Really.
I'm
Amazing.
kind of intrigued.
Yeah. So we'll see how they work out. But yeah, I mean, other than that, just living the dream, guys. Just
Amazing.
living the daggum dream. Well, next up to the plate, we've got what we've been playing. We'll move on down the line here. I'll go first as usual.
Yeah.
This is something that I played last time that I didn't get a chance to talk about. It's our last podcast. I don't know if anybody noticed, but while we were streaming, I was in San Francisco and I was on my iPad, I think, but people walked in the room. I went to the office room, and these people walked in, and I'm like, I can't sit here and talk about, I don't want to interrupt these people's space.
Yes,
So
you did.
You
didn't want to talk about 3D printed shoes.
right.
That's real. I thought you were in your room. I was waving at the people they were coming in. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey!"
I thought it was like your brother-in-law or something.
yeah,
like family
somebody.
that you went.
That's amazing.
No,
You're
I
just,
was
like,
in
in the
like
lobby.
the combined office area. So
Incredible.
utter strangers. I have no idea who they were. So I had played this game. It's Arcade Paradise VR. So I played this game. Arcade Paradise is on the Switch. I played it on the Switch originally on a flight to somewhere and really liked it. It's kind of like a task game. So the basis is your dad or your uncle or somebody owns a laundromat, and you go in there and you pick up paper, throw it away, clean the toilet. You do laundry for people to earn money. And in the break room, there's arcade machines. So with the money you earn by doing people's laundry and cleaning the toilet and taking out the trash, you earn money to buy more arcade machines. And your goal, I think, in this, I haven't gone too far along, but the goal is to turn this laundromat into an arcade. And I enjoyed it on the Switch as I played it. It's just mindless. Pick up the trash, throw it away. You got to watch the time. You can only be there from like 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's just mindless gameplay, just easy, stuff like that. But I thought about when it came out on VR, I was like, this would be really interesting if you can play the arcade machines in like play them like you're there, So I fired it up and played it a little bit, and it's really cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I did not try out the arcade machines. I just walked around and cleaned toilets and did laundry. And so I don't even know if you can play the arcade machines in VR
So,
yet.
out. So when you're at home all day doing these same chores, laundry,
Right.
toilets, you're like, man, I got an hour to myself. What do I want to do? You want to do VR toilet cleaning.
I need to virtually do the laundry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Incredible.
It's yeah. But I'd recommend it. I'd put that on try it out if you want to do something easy. What I did have it in, I had it in full motion mode to where you just, instead of a lot of games, Drew, I don't know, in VR, you can like look to a spot and warp there. And that's how you get around. And it really helps with motion sickness. So I'm like, I'm a vet. I'm a VR veteran.
Yeah.
I can do this full motion. So when you do full motion, it's like you're moving in first person, but your body's sitting still in real life and your mind's like, bleh, like I can't handle this. So I actually did get a little motion sick with it. So next time I go back and play it, I think I'm going to do the warp mode as opposed to full motion. So
you ever get
TBD on that.
One of those little patches you put behind your ear. You ever see those on like cruises and stuff?
Yeah, I've never thought about that. Yeah, I got my wife. My wife gets super motion sick. I got her one of those. It's like a watch that you wear. It doesn't tell time, but it helps with the motion
it's
sickness.
Like the band or like the
C-band.
Yeah, it's called Relief Band. That's it. Yeah, it works great. Helps her out awesome. But yeah, and I think having a fan set up to blow air in your face too helps. People have said. I've never done any of that. I don't know, but that's a good idea though. Put a little motion sickness patch on. I don't get motion sick when I play coffee golf, and I'm still playing coffee golf, guys. Still on.
Any new content
just
or the
checking
same
in.
stuff every day?
Same stuff, man. I'm like 3 months in. Perfect.
Did you beat
top
the little
10%.
story mode?
Not yet. No.
How many levels is that?
I'm on where you get trophies or the other one.
The one that's like the little Super Mario board that you go from like world level to level.
I'm at like 255 or something on that. I haven't seen it. I haven't played that.
He's playing the dailies.
I'm playing the dailies, and I'm trying to get the trophies.
You said three months of 10% or better.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
a lot of ads you're watching to replay.
No, I bought the $5.
I mean, it's worth it for you.
Unlimited replay. That's
percent
worth it.
I've got my money's worth.
You've put more hours into that than I put into Star Wars Hunters.
Maybe so. Yeah, it's a comfort. It's my phone. It's my phone comfort food. And I just deleted all my social media apps off my phone. I still have them on my iPad, so I can download stuff when I want, but that way it keeps me from doom scrolling. So I don't have anything on my phone but coffee golf.
it's all no apps, just coffee golf.
That's it. Coffee golf and Google. Next up, I talked about this game too last time about Super Hot. I mentioned it playing the game that I thought was going to be similar to Super Hot. I even forget what it was. That game was trash. So it got Super Hot in my mind. And it popped up on the Switch for like $7. It's normally $30. I'm like, I love Super Hot in VR. Let me try it on the Switch for $7. It was good. It was different. I played it in handheld mode. I've played Super Hot in VR, and to go from the VR to handheld mode was a big jump. I think you really do need motion with that game, and it suggests using the Joy-Con. So I want to go back and play it on the television using the Joy-Con, and hopefully it gives me a little more movement based. Because the game is strictly movement based. The enemies move when you move. So if I can go back and play it with Joy-Con, I think it's going to be better on the Switch. So that's the goal. But for $7, I couldn't pass that up. I had Switch money burning a hole in my pocket. So Super Hot jumped out. Endless Ocean, guys. Remember that game? It was my goatee like last year or the year before. Endless, I fired it up and I'm like, I remember why I love this game. It's another one of those mindless games that you just swim around and look for fish. But and it doesn't look any better on the Switch too. It still looks janky. it's just relaxing for me. But I was playing Super Hot and I was playing through the story, and I got to a part that it's level 4-2, and to unlock level 5-1, you have to find everything on the mystery board. And I'm like, sure, no problem. I look at the mystery board, and there's 99 random like trinkets you have to find all over a randomly generated ocean. And then you can't find all 99 in one ocean. You might find one or two per playthrough. So I'd have to play like, I don't even know. I'd have to play a ton of just randomly generated oceans to find 99 things to unlock level 5-1. I don't even know how many levels they are.
Crazy.
So I turned it off, and I'm not sure I'm going to go back. As much as I love that game, you can't put that kind of, and it goes, the ramp up goes from like, take a picture of a fish, take a picture of another fish, find 100 random items that you'll never even find. And we're not going to give you clues to what those 99 items are.
Crazy. They call it Endless Ocean for a reason, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Those sons of guns knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they do it all along.
Yeah. So I'm not going to go back to Endless Ocean. I do have a sealed copy I was going to get graded, though, just because I don't know why.
Is there a market for that?
Yeah, for graded games. There is.
Graded Endless Ocean game.
No market for that. That's just for my
You're gonna
my
set the
PC.
market right now.
You're gonna send them to the PSA. They're gonna be like, I think the guy sent me the wrong game.
In 50 years, they're gonna find that in some dusty box and say, "Holy cow! I never knew this game existed." So then it'll be worth money. Probably not.
No.
Probably $3. I played a little to the left, which is another relaxing, chill game. I'm seeing a theme here as I'm looking at my list and reading it out loud. I love that game. It's just about organizing items and cats. I know Hambone loves a good cat, so yeah, I really like that game. It's the DLC I was playing. I played through the main game, played through one whole DLC, and I'm about halfway through this DLC pack 2. So good times, relaxing before bed while the wife's playing Balatro. I wanted to touch on Ravens Watch, Drew. Do you want me to wait and let you talk about it, or you want to talk about it together? You want to hold hands and talk about Ravens Watch?
Let's hold hands and talk about it.
Okay. All right.
Let's do it.
We streamed it last Monday, a week ago. The three of us fellers here got on the old PC, PS5, and Switch. All three co-opt some Ravens Watch. If you missed it, go back to our Twitch stream. It is still there, hanging out, ready for you to view. And we had a great time. I like that game. I do. I think it's fun, especially multiplayer. I want to go back, and we've mentioned playing it single player just to see what happens and stuff. But the issue I have with it is that as it goes along, you level up your character, right? I don't feel like my character ever gets stronger. And it may be because I'm picking the wrong character. Like Drew gathers rats, and you can see him get stronger because his rats multiply, right? My girl, it doesn't matter what, like she's got the same moves and the same power.
I don't know, because I've also been playing Ravens Watch since our stream, to the point where I had to go do us all a favor, and I had to go Matt's level the Pied Piper. So now next time we play, I am at Matt's level to maximize
max
our
rats.
What is max level? 10?
9. It stops at 9.
Okay.
That's a stopping point, but I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree. Odd, but why stop there? But I agree.
Okay.
So I've been playing on the second difficulty mode, the Ascension mode 2, because once you beat it, you unlock mode 2. There's 4 overall modes. I still haven't beat mode 2. But I went back since I maxed out that character. I was like, let me play a different character. So I was playing the Snow Queen, because that was my second favorite character.
Okay.
And she is now level 8. And I will say, I remember her being so good, as there are some improvements you can do with her, with making her more powerful with her frost and stuff like that. Her strategy, I find, is you use the little whatever button to make her glide around the screen.
The slide.
Yes, her strategy is you wanted everyone to be frozen or slowed or whatever it is, and then you can hit different buttons to like do extra damage to them, and that's
Right.
the goal, is just to keep freezing them.
Yeah.
And I actually came across a spell as the Pied Piper that can cast frozen, so it's like pairing that up could be dangerous as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think there's something that might not be as obvious as getting more rats and the rats explode when they die and shit like that. But I think she's a winner. If you don't like her, we could rotate. But I think
Well, that's the only character I have built up. I think I'm like at
Yeah.
level 6 or 7.
yeah, you're
Everybody
okay.
else is level 1, so
It does
I don't
make a
want to
big
switch now.
Yeah, because I found too, the higher the level you get, the more skills you unlock. So when you get your talent upgrades and stuff like that, you get better skills versus the level 1. They haven't unlocked them all yet.
Mm-hmm.
They also
Yeah.
have skins. I don't know if you guys know that. There's like achievements that you unlock skins, which you can change the color of your characters.
I don't really care
Me
about
either. Just
what my character's wearing in that game particular. I mean, I want my rainbow umbrella hat and PGA 2K, but if the Snow Queen had the rainbow umbrella hat, I might put that on her. But
yeah.
one thing I did notice with that freeze is when we were healing each other, there was a time where there was some crazy bad guys there, and I could freeze them, and it slowed them down so much that it gave me
Yeah.
time to come over there and heal you guys. So
Mhm.
that was a big pro for that character. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I picked the wrong one. I think I
I
picked
have
the
to
wrong one to
explore as
level up.
well. I was doing Beowulf, and I mean, he's a great strength kind of tank character, but
Yeah.
I've got to see if something else feels better to me. But I'm
Yeah.
in the same boat as you, Goose, right? I've
Really?
only played that character really, and we played Romeo and Juliet
They were fun.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun, but
Yeah.
I think Beowulf's like level 5 or level 6 or something like
You're
that.
the same
so-
boat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's too
Yeah.
late to turn back.
Let's just start grinding away on your own.
That's what I
We're
have
gonna beat it,
time
though.
for.
We gotta
You have
keep
to beat
playing
it,
it until at least we beat the first like ascension level 1. We gotta go.
And we're at
made
the
it-
point now where a run is like almost an hour.
It's about an hour. Yeah, it's about an
Yeah.
hour
Yeah.
to beat the game.
Yeah.
I made it to. I was on the second ascension. I made it to the final boss. I had 3 feathers, and that boss dominated me.
Really.
I only got it down half health. They just hit so hard. It's just like, so some of these characters, like the Snow Queen and the Pied Piper, like one hit or
Yeah,
one and
like
a half
glass
hit.
cannons.
Yeah, and if you don't have a way to heal yourself, it's tough. But
Yeah. I noticed the difficulty level ramped up really quick there from level 2 to level 3. It went.
it does.
Yeah.
You gotta
Those baddies got real bad real fast.
But I love this game. Like I said, I keep finding myself playing it just because it's like a no-brainer, easy to go. I can do a run. I know it's going to take 45 minutes to an hour, and I don't know. I love that like feeling of you open up the map and you can play each world. I'm going to do the quest this time, or this time no, I'm going to go try to look for these icons or do the chest or find the keys, and it's a fun concept for me.
Cool.
But
That's all I have till later. Let me ask you guys real quick while I'm thinking about it. Do you all have cases for your Switch too, like travel cases?
not yet, but I need one soon.
No
Okay.
travel case, just the
The
D-brand
grip.
grip.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get
Yeah.
the travel piece to that.
Do you have
Okay.
one?
I've got several. I had the one that I drew the picture on.
That's right.
Yeah. But then I found some like the Nintendo official brand are now gone, disappeared. They're
Really?
$40 for a slim case. And the Nintendo store in San Francisco didn't have them. All the Targets are now showing out of stock, and
Yep.
GameStop as well. So
That's weird.
I wonder if they just stopped making them because they had a default something wrong
Yeah,
with
maybe.
them, or I don't know.
They weren't making
But
money off
they're like non-existent, the Nintendo branded ones. But I found a Power A slim case at GameStop that is really good that I got for the girls. So I'd suggest that one if you're looking for one and
I
see
do
it
need
out.
one.
Yeah. But
I like the Power A stuff. They do
too.
good work.
yeah. And I wanted something really slim to travel with. It doesn't have the best protection, but it's packable. So
Yeah, it's
the
not just
one I
trash.
drew on's a little beefy. But it protects the Switch. So
Mm.
I guess you pay for protection, right? Do you want something just to keep the screen from scratching, or do you want something to keep the Joy-Con from breaking? I don't.
Yeah, I was thinking about ordering. I still need to order the Satisfy grip, and I didn't even look. I'm assuming they must have like a traveling case you can get with it that fits in with the
I
grip.
think
would assume
so. I
so.
think
The
that
old
was
ones,
that was
you
an
were able to
option.
do
Yeah.
that.
It's probably $100, but I didn't
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah. Drew, what you been playing?
So I've been playing a few things. I've been playing. Like I said, I've been finding myself playing more and more Ravens Watch. I don't know why. I just can't stop. I am sad to say it's not dead, but I have not played Cyberpunk since our last podcast.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm intrigued with the story. I think I said it best last episode. If it was like a movie, I would watch it and I would enjoy it. There's something about the gameplay that I don't know. It's not that I hate it, it's that it doesn't like excite me to go play it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
why.
That's okay. I feel that about a lot of games. Like if it doesn't hook me, I mean, there's a lot of good games out.
I know.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Hades. Everybody loves Hades, right?
Yeah.
It never hooked me. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not mad at you for Cyberpunk.
It's not that I'm dead playing it yet, but I'm concerned that I probably forget the buttons at this point. But I remember the storyline very clearly still, and I do want to jump back in. I just gotta fight through these other games now that are starting to come out. But one game I did pick up that I wanted to play, and I hear everyone talking about it, and I wasn't playing it until I was playing Cyberpunk, was Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. So I went and picked it up because I downloaded the demo and I said, let me give this game a little go. And the demo was so much fun. This is like Hades Jr., I would say. Like if Hades had a little baby brother, very similar play style concept with the upgrades and going back to your little hub area and doing all your upgrades that are permanent upgrades, changing your weapons. You can unlock the weapons. The weapons now have a skill tree, the same type of stuff. So played this game a few times. Like the first time I played, I was like, all right, I died at the first boss. Okay. Next time I played, I beat the first level and I beat the second level. I was like, all right, wow, I'm getting used to the controls and stuff. This is good. And then I had enough stuff to unlock a new weapon. So I said, let me try the bow and arrow. So I tried the bow and arrow, which was cool. You could do like a short burst for like a short arrow, or you could like hold it to do like a power attack. A lot of dodging and kiting around the screen, just like in Hades a little bit to avoid the enemies. Love the world designs. It was very cool. Story was fine, simple, but I think I liked the design of the characters and the worlds and the different level concepts of just the environments, right? I think like the second one was a cool swamp one with like these, like you fight a giant frog and stuff at the end, and like a mutant frog. And even into the last levels, it did more like this industrial type level where you fight this robot guy. So very cool. I will say, I don't know if I'm sad, happy, whatever, but I did beat the entire game in like 5 hours. And I know people say they can't beat it. I beat the game in 6 runs. It took me 6 runs to roll credits. Now, I never dove back in. I don't know if there's like different ascension levels or if you have to beat it 10 times like Hades. There's no way to really know. It was an expensive game. I want to say it was either $30 or $40.
Really? That's what I was going to ask what the cost was.
I'd
I
be
always
shocked if
take
it was 40.
I take
Maybe
into
I'm wrong.
account the cost versus time.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong. $25.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That seems more appropriate.
It's still for beating it that quick, but I don't think everybody beat it that quick. And I don't know
because you're so good, Drew.
I love these types of games. But I guess my point to you, Hambone, is you do love Hades. If you just want like a weekend game to spend a few hours and know that you could beat it that weekend, maybe if it's on sale.
Yeah, it's going on my wish list for sure.
Absolutely. That's what I would recommend. If you get it for like 12, like 50% off, like $12 or on Steam for $10 or something, I think you would really enjoy it. It's a fun game with lots of cool designs and stuff like that. So Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. The cool concept is, right, so you have your normal hack and slash type style where you're dodging and kiting, but like one of your A specials is you throw the dice. And when you throw the dice, it's kind of think of it like a little bomb. And whatever it lands on is how much damage it does. So a 1 is, I don't know if it's 1 damage, but it's lower damage versus a 6, it's at a lot of damage. And the cool part is like when you find these relics type things, you go to your, like a screen pops up for your relics, and it's kind of like a grid system, and you can place it. There's different colors. I think there's 5 color relics, and each one has a different perk. Right, so red might be attack power, green I think there's like luck, and so on. And you have to make like a tic-tac-toe type thing. Like, so if you do like 3 in a row, it kind of destroys them all, but then you get that perk. So there's
Cool.
some strategy on how you place your relics in your grid. And it's like a cross-shaped grid. It's like 5 and 5. It's kind of a weird shaped grid, but
Does that relate to the dice, or is that's a completely separate mechanic?
it's separate mechanic, like when you level up or find a relic, but some of those, I think one of the colors, let's say purple, I forget what color, is directly related to the dice, right?
Oh,
So
cool.
if you want to focus on the purple ones, it might improve your dice. So like maybe now you do double damage with dice, or if you roll a 6, it automatically recharges your special. Like there's cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's really neat.
it's really addicting. It's really fun. It's clever. Um, I think it's forgiving, right? I think it's a very forgiving game where you can pick it up and have some fun with it. And I didn't even try. Actually, you start with a sword. I bought the bow and arrow, and then after I beat the game, I went back and did a run. I wanted to try like the hammer, which was a very slow approach, typical heavy hammer, high damage attack. Um, and then I think the last one I didn't even try was the spear. So 4 items you can try. Like I said, I had the best luck with the bow and arrow, but it's a really cool game with some unique, different upgrades and skill sets that I haven't seen in other ways before. So highly recommend it. Lost at Random, Eternal Die. I don't think it's as good as Raven's Watch, but that's me being a little, But absolutely, great game. You could probably just play it on a weekend and be satisfied. So,
Is that it's relatively new, isn't it?
Yeah, yep. It's a follow up. I never played the first Lost in Random, which I think was more of like a deck building type adventure game. I'm
Did
not
they have
sure.
more than one? I feel like there's been a few of them. I could be wrong.
I think
But I thought one of them was like an adventure.
I think that was
Right?
the one that
Yeah.
you used cards as well.
Got it.
I think there was just 2. I didn't even play.
But this one, when did this one come out?
This one came out just like a couple months ago.
Okay.
Let me see. This one came out. This one came out.
Original one was 2021.
And this was June 17th. So only a month ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're good games. I might go back actually and check out the first one, to be honest, because I liked the theme, and I guess you could say the story's fine. I think it is related. The first game's $30. So I think, but like you said, I think the first one's a little bit more adventure style. But yeah, that's all. That's all I got. And then
Sweet.
Yeah, that's it. We'll talk about Donkey Kong later.
Pin it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so on my end, short list this week. Still dabbling with Night Rain, of course, from time to time. That's going to be a constant. But my big one that I was really excited to play that came out right alongside Night Rain was Lies of P Overture. This is the DLC to Lies of P. Pretty cool story. You kind of go back in time and live through a period of time that you learn about during the base game, but you don't actually meet some of these characters. So yeah, it was 5 different chapters, probably about a third of the length of the main game. Similar things like you're doing. It's a Souls-like game, right? You're parrying, you're doing, brutal attacks and those sorts of things. So there's some new weapons you can find. I think there was 10 new weapons. One of them was a bow. So we got that going over here. some new
There's-
Legion arms, which is like the special attack that you have. One of them was a pretty much like a shotgun. Another one threw out like these blade discs, which were pretty cool to use. So I was having a fun time with that. The settings in this game were really, really neat. A lot of like wintry type backgrounds. So like when you were attacking enemies, you could see like the blood splatter and that kind of stuff. I sent the video to Coos because there were some swordfish that jumped out of the water, and I was
I
thinking
saw
about
that.
you.
I saw that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
crazy enemies. The first location that you're in is like a torn down like zoo, and the boss is this mutated crocodile. That was pretty cool to fight. So it was fun.
That's cool.
Really neat story. Wasn't too long. It was probably about 8 hours, but it was very, very worth it. I love the base game of Lies of P. I've played it through a few times, and yeah, this was great. Highly recommend if you like the base game.
What's the cost on that?
That was, I think, 30. I think it was 30.
Okay.
But you can get the base game on sale almost all. I think it's half off right now on Steam for like $30. So you can be all in for 60.
It came out the same time as Night Rain?
It did. It got shadow dropped at Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
So it was like a week after Night Rain came out, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah. It's
I
kind of
bought
bad
it.
timing for
It
them.
was bad timing for that type
Yeah.
of game.
Yeah.
But I bought it the day it came out. I'm like, I want to support the developers and
Yeah.
whatnot. They've done a great job.
Yeah.
Big fan, and I'm excited for their next game as well. So yeah, it was great. I finally got around to it. I beat it over the course of a weekend, and it was great. So the next thing I played, I was just looking for something else on PlayStation, and Forza Horizon 5 dropped back in, I think, the late April timeframe. So this is an Xbox game. Finally brought it over to PlayStation. Loved it over on Xbox. I think I played most, if not all, of the game. But I picked it up on PS5 with all the DLC. So they got me. I was like, 25% off. Like I can get in for like $40 or whatever. And then I look at the options and I was like, well, DLC is also 25% off. So I ended up paying like $80 for like the whole package. But yeah,
It's
man,
worth
like,
it. It's worth
worth
it. What
It's
what all's in the DLC?
there was some car packs, but what I was most excited about were the Hot Wheels DLC, and there's
Oh,
a rally
yeah.
racing DLC.
Yeah, I love
so-
rally racing.
Yeah, me too. So that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't really gotten a chance to dig into either of the DLC components of it. I'm still pretty early on, maybe just a couple hours in, but man, there's so much to do in this game. Like thinking about the open world that you're able to explore and go around, and just juxtapose that against the Mario Kart open world. And these two games are totally different and trying to do different things. But just like when I'm thinking about open world and I'm playing Forza, and I'm like, oh, man, like what could have been with Mario Kart if they took a little bit different approach. But yeah, man, what a game. I've already downloaded skins for my car. I've got this sweet Corvette with a PS5 skin.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm having a good time. This is going to be
Yeah.
the type of game that I bounce in and out of for a while, right? I'm not going to sit down and play it for 8 hours in a row, but sit down, play a couple races, move on to something else.
Yeah.
It'll be there for a while. So
Yeah, it's a comfort food game. I played it on
Absolutely.
Game Pass and bought the Hot Wheels pack. That Hot Wheels pack's really cool.
okay, yeah, I'm excited for it
But yeah, I wanna get it on PlayStation now because trophies. So
because trophies, and then we
Yeah.
can create like a drive around crew or something.
we could get a little road hell raising crew.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a future stream.
Yeah,
Once we can finally defeat the Ravens Watchers,
it's got to happen.
we'll rip that
Yeah.
out. So yeah, and that's it. Aside from what we've been pinning, so if we want to get
All
at it,
right.
let's
Nice. I wanted to add one quick thing that I played an hour before we started streaming was I played the new Tony Hawk 3 and 4. I don't
Hey,
know
nice.
when we were talking about in or out last thing. I think I said I was out on that, but then I saw it and
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess I'm in. I've only played through. I'm playing through the tutorial because I haven't played Tony Hawk in I don't know forever, but
Yeah.
it looks amazing. The music's banging. The controls are fantastic. So I'm only about an hour in, but I'm gonna put some more into that. It's just a fun time. My problem is I need to think more about the physics of skateboarding, because I go up, on a jump, and then I want to turn immediately, and that it doesn't work that way. Then your board hits sideways, and that's not the way you skateboard. So I need to ease more into the flow of it. So I still need to
That's
get the
awesome.
hang of that.
I was looking at that or Forza, and I went Forza, but
yeah.
But no, that's a good. Does it still have Motorhead, Ace of Spades
That's
on the
what
soundtrack?
it
It
starts
opens to
off
that?
the game
Oh,
when you
hell yeah.
when you fire it up at the Ace of Spades.
Oh, I
Yeah,
gotta buy
it's
it now.
good
That's
stuff.
it. You sold me.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
I'm gonna have a little more fun with that. But the game that came out recently that all three of us have played and that the internet is a buzz about, according to reviews, is Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it's out now, and is it amazing, guys? Tell me more about it. I've only played. I fired it up today. I played it for about an hour or two, so I'm just an hour in. I played it handheld, which I'm sure you guys did not.
I did not.
Yeah, so I just played it for an hour today, handheld, and got through. Till you unlock the rock, till the rock, turns into turns.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a spoiler. I mean, it was in the direct.
That's true. Yeah. Until you get Pauline is where I'm at. So
very cool. Oh, banana.
Controllers are good. Controls are
Banana.
amazing. Graphics are great. The music, I really noticed the music. It really caught me. Like they can.
The
music's really
engaging. Good. Yeah, I think the music is awesome, and you'll see as you play more about like the different sections of the games that you play. It'll pull in different pieces of like DK music history, right? Whether it's like country music or even when you're resting, like it's got the DK rap playing on the little like record player, and just like even like the old school like arcade music, you'll hear a little glimpse of that here and there. So yeah, the controls are awesome. I've heard some complaints about the jump button being A.
Oh, that threw me off for a while.
It threw me off for a little, and then I realized like the directional buttons are where you're punching. Like Y, you punch forward. It's sort of like to the side, right? X is up, so you punch up, and B is down. And once my mind was wrapped around that, I'm like, okay, I can figure that out. Like if I move punch down to A, it's not going to feel right. So I've embraced the A jump. But it's been awesome. I think maybe like 8 or 9 hours in, I've got a. So this is my question for you, Drew. So when we look at your banana count, is it in the collection because the collection gives you one banana count, but the save file gives you a different banana count?
Oh, so I thought if you hit minus the Y button, it shows your total bananas, and then it slash the total number of bananas that are available for you to find at the moment.
At that point.
Based on how many levels you've discovered or played. So
I agree with you.
Okay.
And I think the difference is, and I was thinking about that as you were talking, is the difference, I assume, has to be like those bunches of bananas, like you get 3 or the 5 banana bunches. I think that's counting it as just one banana on the collection. But when you look at the save file, it's probably the several bananas.
Oh, so my save file is probably significantly more.
When you look at your save file, take a look, because I'm curious if you're going to be closer to like 200 bananas or whatever.
Yeah. So what's your banana count?
My banana count is 150 within the collection, but my save file is like 190.
Oh, see, I never looked in the save file. Now I have to go look.
Yeah, check it out because I'm curious to see what you see. But,
okay.
Yeah, it's great.
So my overall thoughts are this, right? It's obviously a Mario game from Odyssey. I mean, from the shops, changing your outfits and buying them and upgrade. There's so many identical DNA features. It's so similar, which is I'm here for. Donkey Kong looks fantastic. I'm loving this character, and I'm learning to love Donkey Kong as a character even more. Right, more personality. I love the new look. Pauline is great. Visuals are awesome. Some of the techniques from a Donkey Kong point of view are cool, right? It's like, oh, I didn't really think of that in a Donkey Kong game. I guess my biggest problem is it's not really a problem, right? I grew up as a Mario guy, not a DK. I never played Donkey Kong Country or stuff like that. So I mean, I played some of the newer ones like Tropical Freeze and stuff like that. But I guess my nostalgia is Mario, and it's like, could you have just thrown Mario in this world and would it still work? That I don't know the answer to that question, right? But it's very similar feel, and it's like, man, did we miss out on a cool Mario game because of this? And is that okay? And I don't know the answer because I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. My problem with Nintendo and where they're going with their games, I don't know if I love. And what I mean by that, after seeing what Breath of the Wild did, and then what Tears of the Kingdom really did, and now I see it in Donkey Kong Bonanza as well, is they design these levels on, how to get a banana, or right in Zelda, it was how to use your abilities to manipulate shrines, right? Essentially, there's no wrong way. You play the way you want to play, right? That's like Nintendo's mindset. And it's happening now again in Bonanza where it's like everything's breakable, but I'm going to put this banana behind this big gate that's not breakable. Like you're going to have to find another way in. But then I can just go to the right of the gate and punch through the mountain wall and just get into it. I'm like what was the point of that? Like to show me that there was a banana there, but I could just punch around it. Like it's fine. And I will say, like, the concept of destroying everything and digging underground and through mountains, in your mind, you're like, God, that sounds like, how do you even keep track of where you are? And times it's very confusing, but at the same time, that when you think about it, they did a really good job at it, right? Like at the same time, it works well. I have been playing the entire game in co-op mode, just so you guys are aware,
yeah,
with my wife. If you remember back to Mario Galaxy, when you could throw star bits at people, co-op mode is cheat mode in this game. I mean, I have to yell at my wife sometimes, like, "Yo, can I play?" And she's like, "Yeah, you're doing everything else. You're controlling, you're collecting, you're doing all this stuff." But like boss fights, like I could probably just stand in the corner for most fights and she could kill them all. Like it's that powerful. There's things that you can only break as like the Kong, the big gorilla King Kong mode. She could just break with Paulina by jamming an A button and pointing at it. So like, yeah, there's it's definitely a cheat mode, and maybe that takes away for some of the game for me because it is like an assist mode where I don't have to do stuff as much. But at the same time, I don't want to be negative because I think the game is fantastic. Now, is it a 10 out of 10? I think that's saying a lot, and I haven't completed it yet, but it is a lot of fun. You get in that rhythm of banding the ground and looking for fossils or looking for bananas or looking for little bonus levels to go do in challenge modes, unlocking the different skins and the different I mean, so far I haven't noticed that it's fun getting the outfits and changing the color of your skin, and they do give you buffs and stuff, but I haven't seen enough to like impact my play. But yeah, overall the game is game's a lot of fun. It's very well polished. I think this shows a little bit of the power of the Switch. Even the load times are like minimal. You can't even doesn't even give you enough time to read like the load screen hit. Like it by the time you're done, it's gone.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm having a blast. I think it's exceeding my expectations.
Agreed.
I honestly I came in with a little bit low expectations. I'm like, I don't know, like everything looks like super contrast, like kind of washed out a little bit in some of what I've seen visually. But I'm like, hey, that's just sort of I had that same feedback with Tears of the Kingdom, just the way that the colors were appearing on the screen. Like whatever. I got past that pretty quick. And you go into different areas and it's less apparent to me in like the dungeony areas or the cave areas where there's not as much like natural light. I think that piece bothers me a bit, but yeah, man, it's a blast. Like it's one of those games where you're like, oh, I found a banana and I'm stamping the ground again. Where's the next one? Like, where am I going? Like, I got this. Now I'm going off to the next thing, then off to the next thing. And next thing I know, I'm halfway across the map and I'm like, where am I going? Like, what was my main objective? So they give you the tools to like get you back on track, right? Because I've destroyed a mountain, and I'm like, all right, where the heck am I now? But
Yeah.
you hold the L button, and it just like, all right, well, follow the music notes, get you back on track, and
Yeah.
you're quickly, back to where you need to be. So, it's great. And to your point around, kind of play it your own way. I'm playing it. My wife's playing it. Owen's playing it, and we're all kind of doing our own different things. And my wife and Owen got to play it a bit before I did. And I put in a lot of time yesterday, probably most that I've played. And my wife was sitting there watching me. She's like, "Oh, you're talking to everybody?" I was like, "Yeah." The guy with the exclamation point next to his name usually is like, that'll tell you something.
Yeah.
She's like, "I was just exploring and figuring out where to go." I'm like, "Well, you're kind of shooting yourself in
Yeah.
the foot, but
I
whatever.
agree.
You figured it out anyway."
Like every time
Um,
you talk to Cranky Con, he tells you this long-winded story, and he's like, "Thanks
yeah.
for listening. Here's the
And then you get a
banana."
banana. Yeah,
It's like, great.
exactly. Or like the house. Like she's like, "I
Yeah,
didn't talk to the house." I'm like, "Well, talk to the house. You get extra.
yeah.
You
You
know, you get
change, yeah,
extra. Yeah, change your
parts and
stuff." And then she
guy with the
and
top
then
hat.
yeah,
What's up, the
yeah,
guy
the
with the
top
top
hat.
hat? He gives the
Yeah,
quiz show. It's like
yeah.
no one tells you to talk to him, but
You got to
the whole
talk to
quiz
all the
show
people.
starts. Yeah,
So yeah, so it's been really fun, and watching her play and like realize like things you can do or things that I'm doing differently, like like she didn't know where to change her clothes. She thought that was a cello. Like, no, that's a cabinet. Or my favorite one has been when we're looking at the skill tree, um, and she realized this when I got the ostrich. She thought the Kong Bonanza was a lobster. She's like,
oh,
"Why is
my,
there
my wife said the same
why
thing.
is there a lobster
She said
there?"
the same thing. Oh my. She knows what's the lobster upgrade.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's
And I
awesome.
look
I'm gonna tell
and
her
I
now.
look back and I'm like, "Oh, it is a lobster." So
Yeah.
that's amazing. I'll have to tell her after.
What was the first upgrade that you went with? Like that you tried to
Uh,
really focus on, or
I
did you spread the love?
I did health first just to get one more health, and then I loaded it into punching power, and after that, sonar. My sonar's maxed out.
Mine too. I
Yes,
went with
because I just want to
sonar.
be able to collect. I'm playing it. I'm not trying to collect everything as I go, but things I come across within a rare like a vicinity, I'll go and
Yeah,
get on the way to the objective because I'm assuming there's other power ups or whatever stuff that you'll get later in the game that you'll come back to
agreed.
these areas to be able to kind of collect
What
everything
I
else.
do love about this game is the what we talked about. You go to your collection, and it does show all the bananas that you can collect in each level, and
Yeah,
they're blank. Like there's a dotted line, you don't know where it is. But if you go to the shop in that world, I believe you can buy a map, and it will show you
and
where that banana is. So I haven't tried it, but I have to assume if there's bananas left to be found, you can go buy a map, as many maps as you want, and it will show you where all the bananas are.
I
If you have
assume
them
so.
enough, I would
And
assume
those
that would
those maps are expensive too, right? They're 1,000 gold, so it's not like
correct.
you can just get them very easily. But
Well, let me ask you about that
yeah,
because I feel like I have so much gold, I don't know what to do with it. And that might be because I have a second person helping me out. But like, have you ever had like run out of gold issues?
I've never run out of gold, and I haven't started dying until like this level that I'm on right now. I'm on the zebra, like the snow level where you get
Yes,
the
I
zebra.
died a little bit there too.
Just
That's
because honestly, I ran over the edge as a zebra like 4 times with the
it's tough.
dash.
Yeah, you have to. So
Um,
I have
so I
like
haven't had that issue. I've got
no,
like
I have
8,000 gold.
I have
So
25,000.
yeah, it's got to be honestly, that's got to
Yeah.
be the co-op that you're doing. I've never had
Okay.
more than 10,000.
Oh yeah, I'm up there.
And I'm buying everything. If there's a
Same.
house, yeah, load me up. I'm feeding the
Yep, same.
trees. They're giving me the bananas.
The banana
I,
trees.
I was yeah, the banana trees. I was laughing because it was like the hungry lumas from Galaxy as you're
Yeah.
feeding them. I'm like, ah, this is
Yep.
amazing. So
There's
it
it's so big. I saw a picture today. Like if you combined, I think it was like Galaxy, Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby, Odyssey, and then in the last game was like a GameCube game, Incredible Hulk.
yeah, I
It
saw
was
that
like
one too.
combine
That's
those.
what it is, man.
Yeah,
It is. It's just all these pieces have brought together like a really fun
and
game,
it
and
works. It
it,
works.
it works great, man. And to your point or question around like, hey, did we lose out on a Mario game here? I don't think this game would have been what it was if it was a Mario game. Like, could they have fit Mario into this world somehow? But minor Mario, like
I
you're
know.
doing
Yeah.
so much digging and traverse. traversal is not just jumping in this game, which I think is pretty cool when you're wrapping your
And
head
that-
around like how to
I think
attack
that's
things.
the thing, because if you were Mario, like, man, I had to do a double jump here or I had to do a bat flip here, and you're like, well, I can't do that with Donkey Kong. Like, how am I gonna? And that's my problem with not playing enough Donkey Kong games. I know what I need or want to do, but I don't know how to do it with this character and his skill set. And
Yeah.
you're gonna start thinking out of the box with this like surf mechanic and like
I
you
like
know,
the surf mechanic. Yeah, I've done a few
you know,
surfs like down a hill
Yeah.
to get speed to be able to clear a gap and then jump, and then you hit the ZL button, you have like that roll forward in the air. So
Yeah.
if you combine all that stuff together, it
Yep.
really gets moving fun. So
agreed.
it's awesome, man. I'm having a good time. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's going to be 100% type of game, but so far
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know
in.
yet. It might be. Depends what else comes out. Speaking of what comes out, July 29th, don't forget, my friends, Tales of the Shire.
No, I forgot about that actually already. What I wanted to talk about was I wanted to say something about what you said about why did they put the banana behind the gate and then you could just go around it, right?
Yep.
I think you're spot on about what Nintendo's doing with these games as far as open world and letting you play them your way.
Yep.
Their tagline recently is "Play my way" or "My play." You know, play these games my way. What they're adding that in is for kids. The 2-player mode. If you're playing that with your kid, you're getting a lot more out of it. You are two grown ass adults saying this is too easy, too much gold here. But if you're,
No, it's fine.
if there's like 2 7-year-olds playing, together or something like that, I think that's where Nintendo's coming at it from, is making it accessible to everyone while
I love
also adding in some of the harder stuff by if you talk to the house, you may be able to get something special. So
And
I
I
think
love
that's their
about
thought
their
process. I do too.
100%,
Yeah.
right? Because my 8-year-old's having a hard time with the boss that was really easy for me or whatnots, but I think he'll
Right.
get through it after throwing himself at it for a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The same
Yeah.
thing with Odyssey, right? An 8-year-old can get through the game fine,
Yeah.
but is an 8-year-old going to get all the moons? Probably
Sure.
not,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that extra stuff I think is for us, which is
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
just
I
great.
love that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
So I'm a fan, bigger
Yeah.
fan than I expected to be. So I'm
Did
happy.
you go digital or physical? I know you asked that on the Discord, Drew, but what'd you guys end up doing?
I ended up going digital.
Yeah.
I'm digital as well.
This is the first Switch 2 physical game I bought. I had a little GameStop cash, little
Nice.
credit burning a hole. So I got the physical game cartridge and I licked it immediately to see if it was just as bitter as the Switch ones.
Did it taste like a
And-
banana?
No, it turned my tongue red, actually. No, I'm joking. It didn't. But it was bitter, but it took it a minute. Like the old Switch cartridges, you'd lick it and it was like, bam, don't eat me. The Switch 2 cartridges, you lick it and it's like, do you want another bite of this? And then it hits you like, nah, you don't want it. This is sour. So it takes a minute to kick in, but very cool. The case is cool. I like the red cases. So I don't think I'm going to do a lot of physical stuff. The reason why I bought physical actually was because I bought this for my kids and I wanted them to share it with the digital game cards. When you do that, the person who downloads the game shares it to the other person for 14 days. The person can give it back immediately or after 2 days or after 6 days. They can give it back whenever they want, but swapping it back and forth digitally like that,
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
tough.
like is a little more of a pain in the ass than just taking the cartridge out and popping it, the physical into the other Switch. So that's why I went with physical.
That's fair.
But so far,
And that's
it's
one of the
worked.
reasons why I think I went digital, just because we've got the one Switch in the house. We're all playing it
Mhm.
with different profiles.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect
It
for
works
that.
for
Yeah.
us. Owen was able to wake
Yeah.
up early the day it launched and play it before he went to camp. So he was
Yeah,
excited.
that's nice.
Nice. Yeah, that
Very
works
good.
with. Yeah, I think is the multiple switches is what got me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But speaking of Donkey Kong Bonanza, Drew, you have decided to run a new Koopa Combat Tell me about it.
Yeah, let's go. Koopa Combat is back. We had such a fun with the Mario Kart World. A lot of entries and it was fun judging all those and stuff. So a lot of fun. So we said let's bring it back. This one's gonna be a little bit more straightforward and simpler, hopefully. But Dr. John Bonanza, we are doing a new Koopa Combat starting today, July 22nd. We're gonna start it, and it's gonna run through August 17th, which is a Sunday, same as last time. Just submit your stuff before you go to bed. There's no hard date, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna start tallying them the day of the podcast. So simple. These are simple rules. You just have to play this game and have fun. There's going to be two different ways you can play it. You can do the banana route or you can do the fossil route. Collect as many bananas as you can. And yes, technically there is a maximum banana and maximum fossils. But whatever's going to happen here, whoever collects the most bananas will get $10. Whoever collects the most fossils will get $10. If for whatever reason there's multiple people that max it out and tie, I don't know what you guys think. I think maybe, let's say 3 people get all the bananas. Maybe those 3 people we draw out of a hat or draw on the wheel.
I think that's fair, yeah.
And then the rest of the 2 will get their Koopa coupons like always and go for the random drawing. So
what do you guys think about if you submit a score with the maximum bananas, you also have to submit a DK artist submission?
Wow. I do like that.
And then we can judge the artistic creativity of those who submit the most.
Okay.
Rather than a random draw. Give the player a chance to win us over.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that. All right.
What do you think about that?
Let's change that. All right. So I like that. So if you see other people posted, so what I'm going to ask is,
I love when you invent the rules right here live, and then people are going to.
Well, I had the thought before, and so I should have said something. So it's my bad. But
I love it. It's a tiebreaker. We could have done 3 categories and just done that as its own. But I like this better. So tiebreaker, right? This is going to go same for the fossils because the fossil and bananas are the same thing. There's a maximum you can collect. I don't know what they are yet. But if there's
256, I heard 256 is the number.
Okay, that made sense.
Yeah.
And if there's a tie, you better make sure you're ready to go design something. So just do it for fun. If you get matched bananas, you might as well go craft something up. And the way the Koopa coupons work is you cannot win most bananas and most fossils, but submit both because let's say there goes that tiebreaker and you lose, then you could be eligible for the fossils. If you submit a score for either one of them, you get a Koopa coupon for each one. And then, as always, we do the wheel to find out who wins the extra random $10. So submit both, and then you get 2 coupons to try to win. So pretty straightforward. Just play the game, enjoy it. If you beat it, go back and collect more stuff. Right?
It's perfect.
Anything to add? We think that's it.
No, I think that's great.
Yeah. Can you win both?
Cannot win both. Cannot win bananas and fossils.
Okay.
Correct. You can only win. Let me rephrase it to be super clear.
Okay.
You can only win $10 tops.
All right. $10 is the max money that you're going to take from Drew.
That's it.
Unless you stick him up in the parking lot after he's done coaching basketball.
That's it. Can't buy me.
I like it.
I like it. Fun times. Koopa Combat. We give away money. You play video games. It's easy. It's easy peasy. All you got to do is play video games. You win money for doing it. I'm telling you what, I've never even seen such a thing. Never even seen such a thing. Guys, we're going to move on and talk about things that we're watching. I would like to think of a new fancy name for this segment. Right now it's called Screen Time. But I'd love to think of something very poppy and say film fanatics. I don't know, but we're working on it. We're going to discuss what we've been watching on a screen that does not involve controlling the said objects on the screen. So, Drew, tell me, what have you been watching?
I gotta throw this one out there because it just seems full circle. You booted back up Endless Ocean the other day. I did not watch this show, but it came up on something, and I watched the trailer, and I was like, this is a show I think Kuz should get behind. And I kind of want to watch it too. I just haven't had time yet. It's called All the Sharks.
All the sharks. Give me all the sharks.
Think about Shark Week combined with Endless Ocean. Here's the concept. There's 4 teams, I think teams of 2. And these are like professional shark divers. And they go through like 8 different locations in the world. Like wherever Australia, wherever famous sharks are known as. And they have to go in the water and take underwater pictures of them. And the better the picture, the more points you get. And you and you win like Kuz and Drew won Australia with 17 points. And then you go to your next destination and how many points. It's like, and they'll say like, all right, in Australia, you have to capture a picture of a hammerhead shark and this shark. And like the best quality picture, the more points. I was like, it's a reality show.
No way. What's it on?
I don't know.
All the sharks. I'm putting that on my wish list. Putting that on my watch list. That sounds amazing.
You have to find a trinket at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. It's like the Pokemon game. What was that one called? The
Pokemon Go.
No.
No. Yeah. No.
Pokemon Snap.
Oh, Snap. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon Snap with
so
sharks.
Good. Yeah. I like how everywhere you said with sharks was Australia. Like that's where they're at.
That's all I could think of. But I think that every episode is a new location.
That's so fun. I need to find that. All the sharks. Making a note.
All the sharks. Netflix. It's on.
Okay.
There's currently 6 episodes. That's it. Grand finale. It's about 45 minutes an episode.
Sweet.
This show is captivating, exciting, nature, travel adventure, reality TV, amazing places, ocean adventure. Africa, Japan, Australia.
They're there. The sharks are there. South Africa. I know you can like cage dive with great whites in South Africa.
That's cool.
That's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
You ever cage dive? Or would you want to?
Probably not. No. I did it in VR and that was enough. The original PlayStation VR had a game on it where you could cage dive with sharks, and the shark ended up breaking the cage, and they pull you up, and the shark's coming up from underneath. It's amazing, but that scared me away from it.
This is our homework for 2 weeks. 6 episodes. Did we do it?
Yeah.
Watch all the sharks. All of us watch all the sharks.
Let's watch all the sharks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Really quick. I know Himbo. We'll talk about it in a minute. Squid Game. I finished that. I just finished watching Running Point. Have either of you heard of this? Because I did not hear about it. Definitely a Kuz show. Himbo, you might like this as well.
Is it basketball?
It's basketball. So did you guys watch Succession? Either one of you? All right. Well, it reminds me of that, but it's about this family that owns the Los Angeles Waves. It's like a made-up NBA team.
Oh, I have watched this show. Yes, I watched it with Goldie Hawn's daughter.
It's like a comedy drama. It's great. It's
so
funny.
Good.
It's so funny and so good. This is a great show. Newer.
I think it's within the past year, but it's been out. It's been out at least 6 months.
But it's a great show to watch with like the wife or something.
I watched it with the wife. Yeah.
Short episodes too, like 25 minutes, like back to the roots. But anyways, it's just about this family they own the basketball team. The dad passes away. Like I think, and I don't even know, he might already be dead by the first episode starts. And then he hands it over to one of his kids, and they have to run it. And they have to gain the players' trust. But it's more about the family and running a team in the lead than like the actual basketball. There's a few clips here and there about basketball, but the characters are just very well written of the siblings and how they get along and the nightlife and dealing with players' nightlife and stuff. It's comedic. It's funny. It's good.
Yeah.
And then I just started after we finished that. The wife said, "Do you want to try watching this show?" And it's something. The Righteous Gemstones. Have you guys heard of this one?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's 4 seasons. I guess it's pretty popular. It has pretty good reviews. I'm indifferent about it. It's about this family that owns this like very big church, and like they're kind of corrupt, but they're like millionaires over it. They're very well known. They're trying to like open up more churches, and then one of them's getting blackmailed behind the scenes. It's kind of a comedy. You would know the actors, the three. It's the father. His wife just died, and it's the father's. What's his name? Is it Goodman? Yeah, John Goodman's the father, and then he has two daughters, Danny McBride and Adam Devine, and then his daughter is Eddie Patterson. So it's like it's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I've watched 3 episodes. They're about an hour. It's a big commitment because there's 4 seasons, but I gotta give it a few more. But really good reviews, like Rotten Tomatoes 91%, 8.1
Very
on.
good things.
Yeah, it's
Amy's liking it. She's
yeah.
liking it more than you.
I think she is. It's just I don't like after watching 3 or 4 episodes. Like I don't want to say what happens. Something happens, and I'm like, where is this show going? It's one of those shows like it could go into like a mob / like evil corruption, or it could go like in another path, and I really have no clue which way it's going. So it's something, but yeah, it's different. It's very different, but I can't say I recommend it, but I don't say I don't recommend it either yet.
I don't think
know.
you're far enough into it to really
Agreed.
know.
But yeah, I think that's good. I did go see the new Jurassic World movie in the theater.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was fun. It was fun. A lot of fun dinosaurs. I mean, it's not winning any Academy Awards, but
Right.
I liked the story. I was in on the story, and it was fun.
Thrilling? Did it have you on the edge of your seat?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, the simple concept is this pharmaceutical guy comes and starts getting a small team together and says, I want you to go to this island and extract blood from the 3 biggest dinosaurs. One of them's the water monosaurus one of them's a flying one, and one of them's like just a big brontosaurus guy. And just collect it. So I'm trying to cure heart disease, and they have big hearts, and like they can help us. Simple concept, but it was kind of cool. They have to go hunt down those 3 dinosaurs, and of course, other stuff happens throughout it. So, again,
Sounds like a video game.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I did see.
Maybe they'll adapt it. Did you guys see the what's the dragon? How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh, listen, I've been trying to get my family to watch this. I've been wanting to watch the cartoons, everything. Nobody wants to watch it with me. I said, listen, if we watch all of the movies, I will take you to Epic Universe. Because they have How to Train a Dragon Land.
Yeah.
And I said, watch all, there's like 5 animated movies. And I said, 6 movies. I'll take you there. And I don't know if they think I'm kidding or joking, but I'm serious.
You haven't even seen the first one? Or Evan hasn't seen it?
We've seen the first one. I think I've seen the second. Maybe I've
seen the first 2.
Yeah, maybe definitely the first 2. I want to watch them all over, start to finish.
This one that's in theaters is awesome. I've never seen any of them except this one that's in theaters, and the wife absolutely loved it.
I want to see it so bad. I've heard it did really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, made a lot of money.
And I think it's just like a
that's on the list for this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's still in theaters. We saw it a few weeks back, but yeah.
You know what? You can actually rent it at home now, Hambo. I saw it this weekend.
Sweet. All right,
so you can rent it at home.
Yeah, I really like the first animated one.
Me too.
It was a good story.
Hambone Johnny, what's been on your television?
Yeah. Well, I will say Squid Games season 3 is on my list. I've only watched the first episode, but I'm very excited to finish that one out. I kind of got half spoiled by my son, who somehow knows like the plot of the story.
What?
I don't know. I tried to I'm like, how did you figure this out? He's like, a kid told me, or like a YouTube video. I have no idea, but I'm like, you can't be watching this stuff, dude.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm excited. I love the first 2 seasons. We're gonna finish that out. I'm not sure how I feel about like the American adaptation that's apparently in the works.
I
didn't even know if that was real.
It might be a rumor. I don't know. I now heard that it was a rumor because there's no spoiler in me saying this. Something happens at the very end of the very last scene of the show.
Yeah.
And they took that scene as in they're making an American adaptation of it. and then it started to spread, but I don't think anyone confirmed it, or I don't know if it's true.
Interesting. All right. Well, something to watch, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah. So far so good. So that's great. I watched the PlayStation State of Play for Ghost of Yote. And with that, you'll see where I'm going. It inspired me to resubscribe to Crunchyroll because one of the new modes in Ghost of Yote is Watanabe mode. So if you're familiar with the original Ghost of Tsushima game, there was a Kurosawa mode, which was stylized like an old Japanese like samurai movies.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
back.
that. Yeah.
But this new Watanabe mode is sort of inspired and created by the guy who
Anime?
did Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop, I think was the
Oh,
other one
yeah.
he did. So lo-fi, beats sort of like as you're going around exploring or attacking people. I was like, oh man, that would be so cool. Like, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I never finished Samurai Champloo. I've watched the first like dozen episodes countless times, but for whatever reason, I always fall off of that. So re-downloaded Crunchyroll. 4 episodes in Samurai Champloo. We'll see when we regroup if I've actually finished it or if I stall out again around halfway through. But it's only like 20 some odd episodes. It's really, really cool. Early 2000s anime, sort of traditional samurai figure with somebody who's a little bit more wild, and they come together. They've got to solve a problem for this third character they meet, and they go on a journey together, and crazy stuff ensues. It's really cool animation style, really fun action scenes, but great music and just overall great like vibes to the show. So I've been enjoying that. Drew's favorite show, Don Da Don, is back.
Dun da dun.
Season 2.
Oh.
So season 1 left off with a cliffhanger with the main female character sort of being approached by several creepy dudes at a spa. Picks up right there. She kicks their asses, of course. And you come to find out that this family is like doing human sacrifice to some monster in a mountain. So there's a storyline that kind of goes down that path, and somebody else of their friend group gets possessed, and he gets new powers and whatever. It's simulcasting, so there's only 3 episodes out so far. I'm watching them as they come out. So that's been fun. More ridiculous stuff. Drew, if you watch all episodes of Dan to Don, I'll bring it to Mickey's Epic Universe or wherever you're bringing your kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there a Don to Don park?
Mickey's Epic Universe.
Wait, if I do that, would you go to MagicCon with me in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'll go with you. Direct flights from Hartford.
Gosh.
Let's go.
Flights from probably short, easy flights.
It's super easy. I've flown in and out of Atlanta plenty of times. So yeah, man, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last thing on my list is Big Brother. My wife loves the show. I don't love it as much as I used to. It's a big commitment. It's on 3 times a week, which is a lot. And one of them is 90-minute episodes. So it's like you're committing to almost 3 hours a week to this one show.
Don't they have like 24/7 live stream too on the website or whatever?
I used to follow along with some of that stuff, but I've kind of fallen out the last several years. But my wife was really excited to watch it, so I watched the pilot with her. I've seen bits and pieces of the next couple of shows. This is sort of like as we're getting ready for the morning, and there was an episode on last night that I might have seen bits or pieces of and switch on the couch or whatever. I'll get the lowdown from her on who got voted out or what's going on or that kind of stuff. So it's just something mindless to
hey, we're all here for it.
There. So until Survivor comes back, I'll be content with my reality through Big Brother. But now that I've got all the sharks lined up, I'll have to focus there.
All the sharks.
You do have all the sharks lined up. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Hey,
screen.
Drew, while I'm thinking of it, speaking of the Epic Universe, the Halloween Horror Nights there this year is going to feature the Terrifier will be there.
I know.
You saw it?
I want to go there more than anything, but I mean, that's not something you bring kids to, really.
No, maybe I went to the one in Hollywood year before last. Yeah.
You better watch
it's no place for kids.
Yeah, it's effed up.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You pay money to get scared shitless, too. It doesn't add up.
I mean, yeah. But it was weird because before I went to the Halloween Horror Nights and the Hollywood one, I really didn't like any of that stuff. But
Yeah.
after going and seeing it, I'm like, I don't know. I kind of dug the vibe. The creepy vibe was actually kind
Yeah.
of cool.
And like the
Um,
Stranger Thing, like they have like it's like walking onto a movie set or like being in the real. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's I
They had
they're
like the
doing
Harry Potter Dementors like walking around in your
yeah.
face and stuff. And
Do you
yeah.
know that Universal's building like pop-up horror nights? Like I think Chicago's getting one. Somewhere else is getting one too. I think it's like
Yeah.
permanent,
Pretty
like
cool.
big giant warehouse they're building. It's just going to be all. I don't know if it's year round or not, but
Hopefully not. Now, you don't need to see horror nights in April. But yeah, I usually don't like that stuff, but I really like the vibe. So I'm looking to go back at some point to do that. But I'll talk about real quick what I've been watching. It's funny whenever you said, "Hey, have you guys seen Running Point?" I realized that I've watched a lot of stuff that I don't remember and I just forget. One of those things, I was laying in bed yesterday. I kind of felt a little rough, and I'm like, I'm just going to watch something. I pulled up Netflix, and the movie American Gangster popped up, and I'm like, how have I never seen this? Denzel Washington, Russell Crowe, a lot of big actors in it. And as I'm like halfway through, I'm like, I have seen this. I've watched this. I've seen this probably multiple times. So it's so weird how I don't remember things, but I have watched it. But if you have not seen that movie, it came out in 2007. It's on Netflix. Great story. It's based on a true story. Denzel Washington kind of runs New York, and Russell Crowe's trying to catch him. So that's the basic, the most basic story right there. But great acting, great story. Highly recommend it. It's 2.5 hours, a little long, but whatever. I'm still watching The Chosen, which is the show about the life of Jesus. It's fantastic. It's episode or season 5 is on now, and apparently season 6 isn't going to be out till 2027. So if you want to wait on that, but the show's so good. I mean, it's the best Jesus show that's been done, movie or whatever, I think. So, and in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but the next, I'm meeting my brother and my buddies in Canton, Ohio for the Football Hall of Fame induction we go to every year because football is almost back. Just 2 weeks away for the first preseason game. So that'll be on Sundays, and I'll be watching that. This has got to be the 49ers year. It's got to be.
At some point.
No. Can we go back to The Chosen for a second? So is this like episode 1, season 1, where does it begin in like his life?
Actually, episode 1, season 1 may not give a lot about Jesus. I think it may talk about David, which is Jesus is descendant of. So it'll show a little bit of Old Testament stuff and some of the other characters that he's involved with. It'll tell their stories as well.
Okay,
but
so
when it does pick up on Jesus, he's an adult and just coming into his own as the Messiah. He's just,
but then it goes through his life and all the major events that you read about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. It's really good. The acting's really good in that show.
Did you know I went to Catholic school for 9 years?
You told me that when we were in a golf cart and you were cussing Rex. Yeah.
Probably.
Well, at that same time, I told Rex I went to Catholic school for 12 years.
There you go. Yeah.
We must have been on something that day.
Yeah. Whatever he had in his pocket, he was handing out like candies.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Rex. No, thank you.
Yeah. Never take random drugs from an elderly drunk man.
Yeah, I'm like, my back kind of hurts. And he's like, oh, I got something for you. I'm like, no, thanks.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, I got what you need. Yeah. But anyways, I don't really watch a whole lot of screens, but that's all I'm watching. But upcoming, when I did turn on Netflix, I saw Happy Gilmore 2, and I was like, oh, it's out. And I went to click on it, and it's like, not yet, sucker. You need to wait. But Happy Gilmore is still on there, and it's leaving soon, I saw. So if you haven't seen Happy Gilmore, it's on Netflix right now. If you haven't seen Happy Gilmore, what's wrong with you?
I
but
agree.
it's leaving Netflix soon for some reason.
I went to Subway to get the Happy Gilmore 2 meals, and I got one of every cup. It sold me. It absolutely sold me.
No way, man.
Yes, I did. And I said, I was too girl the counter. I said, hey, can I get all the cups? She's like, if you want, you have to buy drinks. I said, I will take 4 drinks then.
We'll take all the happy. So you have the collection of Happy Gilmore cups.
I do.
Are they
Fantastic.
plastic or are they?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty cheap.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
But it's
I didn't even know those Subway had those. So there you go.
Yeah, yep. It's a good cup to have. Just maybe a glass of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
water cup.
Happy. They have Oscar the caddy. He must be new for this one. And then they have Shooter McGavin, and they have Ben Stiller's character.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So
also, Survivor season 49. We're all Survivor fans here on this show.
Yeah.
That is coming up soon. We're gonna do the mock draft or
Yeah.
the fantasy league again.
Yeah. I think we should.
I
think that was
should
fun.
too.
Are we getting
Yeah.
anybody else involved, or it's just us again?
I think
Hey, anybody that wants to join?
Yeah, put the feelers out in the TV channel. I
Yeah.
can take the lead on that one and see if we have any
Yeah.
other takers. I'm happy to set up something we can get together and
Yeah,
Okay.
something with it.
I
So,
might be able to pull in a couple other people. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. If we could just figure
the
out
more the merrier there.
Why not?
exactly.
Yeah, I don't need to have 4 different survivors on my team. I just
Yeah, you-
need like 2.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
want to be eliminated after week 2. Not
Yeah,
week
exactly. Exactly, Drew.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
think we can do up to like 8 people. I think if we've got 16
That's fair.
survivors. I
Yeah,
think
you need at least
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
This says the notes here says Survivor Australia versus the world.
So-
What is that?
I want to talk about this. So this is
Okay.
something. So how nowadays there's Survivor every country imaginable. They have their own thing. We don't hear about it.
Yeah.
Because
I
it
heard
is
the
what it
Australian
is.
one's good though.
The Australian one's good. And if you remember, Hambone, I know you're a Deal and No Deal Island
Yes.
fan.
Yeah.
David is an Australian Survivor king. So Australia versus the world. I don't know a lot about it, but I do know that David is on it. And then from the world portion, there's people from Finland and Survivor Mexico, but there's like 3 or 4 people from the US. And remember Tony, the cop?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like Tony. He
He's
hit a
on
little
it.
shack.
2-time winner, Tony.
That's right. Sari. We all remember
Yeah.
I like
Sari.
Sari. She's
Yeah.
a player.
Yep. Parvati is on it. And
Wow.
then
Yeah. There's the David connection.
yeah, exactly. They're going to team up with Team Australia. She's going to be a mole. I think there was going to be one more. Here's the kicker, though. Not to get you all excited about it. You cannot watch it anywhere in the United States.
Well, thanks, Drew.
VPN.
Thanks. I was ready to tune in, and then you just pooped on my parade.
I did poop. This. Maybe you'll find it on YouTube or
Yeah,
some
cue
black box.
the ExpressVPN sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the challenge, season 41. Season 41.
I am a
I've never even
sucker.
heard of the show, The Challenge.
Yes, you
And there's
have.
41
Yeah,
seasons
Drew
of
talks
it.
about it every time he talks
Road
reality.
Rules
this
and
is
the
one.
challenge. You never watched
Yeah,
it?
my wife loves
MTV.
this one. That's like her jam.
Oh, it's Road Rules. Is that what
Well,
it is?
that's kind of how it started, and then some of the Road Rules
turned
guys
into this?
went on. Well, they took like Road Rules and a bunch of other. What was the other? Like a bunch of MTV shows, and they
What was
created
the
a
Real
other
Survivor-
World?
link on the other-
Real World, yes.
Yeah.
And then they went to the challenge where they all went and they competed, and then it became its own thing.
Yeah, they all have sex in the house and then they go kick each other's ass on the field.
Yeah, but now it's not
It's
like that as much. Now it's like all the veterans just play, and there's no more sex.
yeah,
or-
everyone's married and bored.
It's not as good as it used to be. It's more Survivor like.
Yes,
I would
it
say
is.
nowadays
It's much
about
more traditional.
making connections
reality.
and making pats, and then it's just more physical challenges than Survivor. So
Is it still on MTV?
yeah,
MTV. Wow.
It's still a
That's
thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing.
I think Paramount owns them though, so I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like
That's where we
I
watch.
feel like I've seen ads for
Yeah.
it pre-Survivor, like before Survivor comes on.
so that comes
It's either
out.
that or
July
RuPaul's
30th.
Drag Race. You're
Yeah.
rolling the dice 50-50 and what you see.
Yep, so Happy No More 2s this week. This July 25th challenge, July 30th, and then Survivor season 49, September 24th. So a little bit of time, but if you're interested in the
Yeah.
fantasy league, let us know.
Yeah. Yep. Reach out. We'll hook it up. All right, guys. I believe that's it for this week's episode, I would like to say thank you to my kids for watching and listening. I've just found out that they listen to our show.
Oh boy.
Oh, edit out that last bit about the challenge, Drew, please.
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's my putting in the request.
Also, apparently, my brother went to see my mother, and she said, "I really miss Kevin." And he said, "Well, check this out." Pulled us up on YouTube and showed my mom our podcast on there. So I got the whole family listening in, and
Love it.
you should get your family listening too. You know, if you're listening to our show on your favorite podcast stream, thank you. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. We do this for you and for us. I like to hang out with these guys and just shoot the breeze, but yes, we do this for you on the podcast stream. But also, if you did not know, we stream live on Twitch. So if you could follow us on there and watch us and interact, we've got Darth Platypus here that's been chatting with us the whole time on the side. So
That's right.
come join the fun on Twitch when we stream live every other Monday. We do the show, and then every other Monday other than that, I don't know how that math works out, but we stream video games. You can come hang out with us there and chat with us there. I don't know. Do you all see the chat when we stream games?
Yeah,
I don't.
I do.
Oh, Hambone does.
Hambone
Hambone's in charge of the game streaming. But yeah, come join us on Twitch. We have a good time. We don't bombard you with all kinds of videos and stuff, but we're here just having a good time, and we want you to join us and have a good time with us. Also, check out our YouTube channel, and we've got stuff going on there too. I usually post the live stream from Twitch to the YouTube channel. So if you miss it on Twitch, if you miss it live, check out our YouTube, catch it there. Apparently, YouTube is the place to watch podcasts these days. I read something the other day. So whatever. Do that. Do what everybody else is doing and watch podcasts on YouTube. But that is a wrap for today's show. And until next time, keep leveling up, and we'll catch you in the clubhouse.
Peace.
Peace.